Okay, so tell me about the College of Liberal Arts at UTRGV. What kind of programs do you all offer?
It is the biggest college at the university. We've got 11 academic programs, and they run the gamut of anything students would really be interested in. Communications, criminal justice, history, literature and cultural studies, which is kind of a byproduct of the English department. The RTC program, otherwise known as military sciences, philosophy, political science, psychology, public administration, security studies. You may think of that more in line with what used to be commonly referred to as public service programs, public administration. Sociology and anthropology, that's a combined, two academic programs combined together in one department. And then writing and language studies, which was that second piece of English.
You have enough different things there.
We are diverse. That's why it's called liberal arts, not necessarily because the programs themselves are liberal, but the wide variety of programs offered are very liberal in focus. You'll think of other colleges like a College of Business, a College of Engineering are very focused specifically on those programs. Our college contains a very wide variety of programs covering a wide range of interests, and therefore it is very liberal in its offerings.
Now, I was doing some research on the UTRGV Honors College the other day, and I saw that it looked like there were degrees in psychology and things like that, and there were things that looked like they were going to fall into liberal arts, but you were telling me earlier that's actually a different college.
Yeah, it's very special. So honors colleges are kind of a new dynamic inside the university structure. They've been around about 10 years. But typically what happens with an honors college, you're dealing with the top 5 to 10% of all university students. So these individuals would apply to an honors college, and in doing so, they're getting an even more strenuous academic program. So it's still a psychology degree, a fine psychology degree, but it's got now extra senior projects, there's extra papers, a number of things that students do so that on their final diploma they can say, I graduated with a degree in psychology, anthropology, whatever the case may be, from the honors college at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley.
What were some of the exciting things going on at liberal arts these days?
Man, there's a lot of stuff going on as a college. As we continue to form ourselves as a college with UTRGV, we've talked about it on the broadcast several times. This is a new institution, a new university, and here with the College of Liberal Arts, we are continuing to expand those programs. We are on the eve of offering a PhD in clinical psychology.
No kidding.
Yeah, we're right on the eve, putting the paperwork together to submit that to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. We're hopeful once that gets approved and is funded, that will bring the first clinical psychology PhD program to the Rio Grande Valley and really anywhere south of San Antonio. That's going to be a huge development, not only for our college, but for the region.
Now, when you say the eve, does that mean like we could be looking next academic year?
We are hoping for next academic year. That would be a great turnout for us if we could start the next fall. If not, we could always start the following January. It really depends on how quickly things can get in line. It's a very tricky program. Once you actually get approval from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board to start a new program, then you can start putting together your infrastructure, hiring faculty, getting budgets in place, recruiting students to the program. And as we saw with the School of Medicine that opened up just earlier this year, that was a long and tedious process to get it underground, but once it was formed, that is a crown jewel for this institution.
So if I'm interested in some of the programs that you've told me about and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get a degree with the College of Liberal Arts at UTRGV, what do I have to do?
Number of things. First thing you always have to do, apply to the university. You have to be accepted to the university, first of all. And then once you've done that, make sure to stop by the Academic Advising Center and speak with some of those wonderful academic advisors. They'll help you see not only if your interests and your academic background would lend itself very well to those programs, but also to help you see how you can plot out your degree. And then once you've actually made that selection, you're going to be a major in our college, stop by the Dean's office and see us. You can also visit our website, utrgv.edu/CLA, College of Liberal Arts, CLA. Lots of information there. You'll see photos of the dean, of all the staff. I'm on there, as well as any updates and programs, what's going on among the other programs, all of the fine and wonderful things that are happening in the College of Liberal Arts.
That's Bryan Smith. He's the administrative coordinator at the College of Liberal Arts here at UTRGV. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, Bryan Smith, our color commentator, will rejoin me, and we'll talk a little about what we saw in the first half, get ready for the second half. You are watching UTRGV basketball, which has a 36-15 lead over UMKC on Spectrum Sports.